I'm back. How are you, everyone? My name is Doug. I am back from summer vacation. Took 2 weeks off, and I am delighted and excited and happy to be back in the seat here for Word Game Wednesday. Before we get started, and there's plenty to go over here, I just want to say a sincere thank you to our moderator extraordinaire, Starries, who was kind enough to kind of keep things moving over on Twitch doing Word Game Wednesday the past 2 Wednesdays. So, Starries, thank you so very much. It was outstanding stuff to watch. You had a good time. We had a good time. So thank you once again. Very cool stuff. And now I've returned here on Doug Man's Land on YouTube. It's Word Game Wednesday, our tradition every 6 p.m. Eastern here every Wednesday on the channel. So many people here. So happy to see everyone once again. A nice big room. We love to see it. So in no particular order, a couple things before we get started with the word games. So yes, we went on vacation for a couple weeks, went out to Vegas. It was a blast. All sorts of fun was had. Played some of the poker, played that seniors event. Now, didn't quite make the final table, but had a lot of fun. Did pretty well with that. So I guess I would say it was a good time. Very refreshed, very relaxed. Needed a few weeks off from everything going on in my life, and I'm happy to come back recharged. Cassandra Hammerstone and myself took some time to sketch out and dream big and think about content that we're creating going forward. So a couple quick notes on that. Yes, we're continuing to do Daily Wordle. There's no changes or anything to that effect on the Daily Wordle episodes going forward. People continue to find it and get in and watch it, and I'm delighted, and I think it's the coolest thing, and I'm definitely going to keep that going. Of course, we've got Word Game Wednesday as well. We did make a change. We had a subscription tier on the channel. We called it Doug Man's Fans. We made the decision to kind of sunset that for the time being, and we may do something adjacent to that in the future. I'll let you know when I have a better handle on that, but we want to try some different things. While we do appreciate, and my heartfelt thanks to everyone that subscribed on that, we felt like there were some better ways we could do this, so we kind of took a step back from that. Again, I have nothing but thanks and appreciation for those who participated. Some other kind of special content is coming down the pipeline. I'm working on it right now. We'll let you know when it's ready. So stay tuned on that. And I am putting a lot more time lately also and working on my sister channel. It's all Doug and Games. Looks like we're going to have some new content at least once or twice a week over on that channel. If you do happen to have any interest in video gaming or even kind of pop culture-y stuff, I would ask if you'd be so kind as to consider throwing a subscribe to that channel. We do need to get up to at least 500 subs to start to be able to grow the channel a little more. I'll ask Cassandra Hammerstone if she can put a link to that channel up. Again, I'm not really, there's no obligation here. If video gaming type stuff isn't your cup of tea, I completely understand, but if it's something you time to time enjoy, if you're willing to consider throwing me a sub, again, hugely appreciated. Trying to grow that up as well. So I'm done with the shameless plugging. It is time to focus on some word games. It's what we do here on Wednesdays. And my goodness, again, thank you so much for the warm reception. Let me see if I can go back here. I see Nate. Muhammad is here. Lothian is here. Kaleidoscope is here. Marble Racing is here. Vihan is here. Zep Girl is here. Alec is here. Nico is here. Michelle, Velveeta, Punchinello. I love all these. Melanie is here. Mayul, and so Morb is here. Cable Wire is here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out today. Let me see. There's a couple questions in chat. Let me just really quickly scroll through, make sure I didn't miss anything here. I apologize. A lot of chat scrolled, and if I missed something, I do apologize. Let's see. Did I ever say, yes, it is out loud when I won a poker game? As a matter of fact, there was an occasion. where I needed to get a flush draw, so get 5 cards of the same suit. Before they dealt it, I said, "Is that going to be a club?" It came out a club, and of course I did. Yes, it is. No one understood what it meant, but it was fun to do. So. There you go. We'll miss the emojis. Kaleidoscope, again, I think there's going to be something coming down the road that they'll be back. So stay tuned. I don't think that's permanent. They'll be back in some form, I promise. So stay tuned on that one. So there you go. Cool. Geraldo, thank you so much for coming by, and thank you so much for the sub on the other channel. I do appreciate that. Okay, so let's get to some games here. We're going to start with Gauntlettle. For those who are joining us for the first time, Gauntlettle is 5 wordles back to back to back to back to back. We get to choose our opening word for the first puzzle. We solve it. It becomes the opening word automatically for the second puzzle, so on and so forth. When we get to the 5th puzzle, all of the answers from the first 4 puzzles are pre-filled, and you only get 2 cracks at solving the 5th one. We'll do 2 orbits of that like we typically do, and we'll get ourselves started. Now, I see a few suggestions. Nico has suggested do birth, since it's my brother's birthday. Well, first and foremost, happy birthday, Nico's brother. If you're watching, or even if you're not, I'm sure Nico will pass that along. You know what? There's a lot of other good ones, and I promise we'll get to your suggestions, but you caught me in the feels there. So, Nico, we're going to start with birth on this first one. And here we go. Birth getting us an I out of position and an R in position to start us off, which is outstanding. Let me see what's the production note of being asked here. Oh, I see that one. Okay. There's a few different cards that get held up by our producer, Cassandra Hammerstone. Things like you have something stuck in your teeth. Yes, you look out of it. I'm paraphrasing, and also like the stream. So that's right. Please, I'll ask if you could do me a solid. If you haven't clicked the like button on the stream, please consider doing so. It's what YouTube needs to feel. It feels to feel good about us, and I appreciate that. Oh, hey, Linda, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm behind on chat. I apologize. Tim Pending Doom is here. Tom Robinson is here. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. I see a few different good ideas. I see peril. I see lurid. McRib. There's a B in birth, but you have no idea how tempted I was to try McRib. Yes. Word not in dictionary. Okay. I think we should write a strongly worded letter to ranks who we love dearly, asking if McRib could be in the Gauntlettle list. Peril is a good one. Yes, indeed. Let's try Peril next. And Peril, oh, look at that. E, R, and I in position. Outstanding guess. Outstanding. Okay, so E, R, and I out of position. McRib. Who here actually did try the McRib when it was an available menu item at McDonald's? I can say I tried it, and I've had better ribs. Sharif, ooh, that is an outstanding one. Hey, Rise to the Equation, thanks for coming by. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well. Let's try Sharif. No, I did like that answer quite a lot, though. Kind of surprised that that wasn't the answer. Will the picture wordle return today? You know what? I have to circle back and find out if it's been updated. I don't know the answer to that, but I promise I will look into it. And if it has been updated, where there's a little more of a family-friendly option, we'll absolutely put it back in the rotation. Okay, Melanie has had the McRibs and enjoyed them. Good, good. Eerie. Ooh, Eerie is interesting. Punchinello with Eerie. You know, okay, multiple people are suggesting Eerie, so I'm willing to go along. And there it is. Look at that. Wow, Eerie. 3 E's. 3 E's and an I. Now, I don't know off the top of my head if Eerie is in the official New York Times Wordle word list, but if it is, boy, if that comes up at some point, that would be one where a lot of people... That would break a lot of streaks, I suspect. Anyhow, just a strange word. Of course, Eerie giving us absolutely nothing. It is. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Good to know. So we could basically do whatever we want here. We can basically do our own opener. I see fudgy, more Bonnie fudgy. That's a good possibility there. Swath. Swath. Boy, have we ever done Swath as an opener? I don't know if we have, Tim Pending Doom, but you intrigue me. So let's go with Swath. All right, Swath gets us the A and the T out of position. I'll take that. That's not bad. Huh. Let's see. Staying, we ruled out the S. There's a lot of demand for Fudgy. We will definitely be working Fudgy into the mix tonight. You have my word on that. We'll find a good strategic place to put Fudgy. Natal. Interesting. Float. Wow, I'm seeing some interesting words here. Sorry, float. Okay, no words. Float. Sure. Float is an interesting possible AUNT trap. So that would be not match, no H. Right. So AUNT, so it would be like gaunt, I suppose, or what else would it be with the AUNT taunt, right? Now, taunt would be an interesting eval here. It looks for the AUNT trap, and it gets us 2 possible places for the T. So I think I'm going to go with taunt next. Let's give that a go. Let's see what happens. Okay, so taunt gives us a lot of info, right? There's only one T. The A and the T are locked in, and there's a U out there. It almost certainly is going to be in the 4th position. Gamut, I was thinking that too, actually, Marble Racing. And also Kaput, huh? We have Kaput and Gamut are both interesting here. It looks like it could be a 50-50, huh? Well, I'm on board with it potentially being a 50-50, and it's been 2 weeks, so forgive me for being enthusiastic about this, maybe more than I usually am, but I want to do my first poll in 2 weeks. So I am excited about that. Let's see, what do we have? Do we have folks on Team Gamut, or do we have folks on Team Kaput? So there you go. If you're new to the stream, we love to do polls from time to time when we think there's a 50-50. We have 3 guesses, so no need for a worry. It's fun. It's a community thing. We love doing these from time to time. So let's take a poll here. Please vote. And, of course, while you're voting, if you haven't clicked the like, boy, you'd make me a happy panda if you clicked it at the same time. So here we go. Gamut and Kaput. It's very close so far. It's a 50-50 right now. That's interesting to see. I'm going to hold on to it for just a second longer. It's super, super close. And let's see what happens here. Give it another second or two. And let's go and see. What do we get if we call it now? And look at that. Oh, 15 votes. 53% to 46%. Unfortunately, 1% of the votes were destroyed in a mechanical error. But Gamut just squeezes out the win here. So that's what we're going to go with. We always respect the results of our official polls. Gamut is the... no Gamut. But we have the AU and the T locked in as we suspect. So Kaput. Now, you're right. I suppose the point Melanie's making here, I've seen Kaput spelled with both a C and a K. But we'll try this. We have 2 guesses, so I think we have enough runway to try it with the C here. And, yep, there it is. Kaput with the C. All right. Good stuff. And that'll get us to our 3rd puzzle with a T at the end and a T in position and an A out of position. So go Kaput. Yeah, there you go. Now, do you guys pronounce it Kaput or, well, I guess that is the only way to pronounce it, right? Kaput? Yeah, Kaput. Okay, there's no different pronunciation there. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, a couple good ones here. Outside of Wordle likes, I've always seen it spelled Kaput with a K. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I think there is probably a few different spellings out there. I see sweat. I see react. These are both pretty good. You know what? Let's try. Oh, no. We tested the C, so I'm going to pass on react. But let's try sweat. Sweat brings an E to the party. We still have the E and the A out of position, though, with that T. So Kaleidoscope, is Inquiredable back? It may be. I need to check in and see if it's had a modification for more family-friendly mode. If it has, we will be putting it back in the rotation. I have a note written to look into that this week and find out. Let's see here. There's a couple good ones. Yeah, I would have wanted smart until sweat came out. E-clat. Ooh. Yeah, oh no, unfortunately though, we've tested the A in the fourth spot. Heart is a good one. Heart would definitely work well, and you get the H and the R tested, and Lord knows I love interfacing with HR. So, okay. Here's heart. Now, here's a fun trivia fact. For those wondering, in Doug Man's Land headquarters, Cassandra Hammerstone, not only the executive producer, she's also the director of HR. So if I say something at any point inappropriate, you can file a grievance with Cassandra Hammerstone. Please don't do it to me, because I'm not the head of HR. Cassandra Hammerstone is. Clever, huh? All right, puzzle 4, heart with an E out of position. I'm just waiting to see if your DMs start blowing up. Like, 3 weeks ago, Doug said something that was wildly inappropriate, and I'd just like to let you know. Here's a full transcript right here, and I'll get a little talking to. Fun fact: we have after every stream a little post wrap up, and I asked one question of Cassandra Hammerstone: did I say something horrible during this stream? Because I have terrible short-term memory. Like, I'm great with like long-term facts and remembering things, and but like I'm terrible at short-term memory. So if I said something that I didn't mean to be bad, but it could have been interpreted that way, she'll have a list on a clipboard. Like, okay, so here's the 17 things you shouldn't have said, and we talk about them. And I put my hand out, and I get whacked. Anyhow, heart gets us the E out of position. Let's see here. What do we got here? Ooh, swall. I love swall. Poise, bloke. These are all fantastic. I'm loving it. Let's see. Let's try, Michelle, let's try poise. Poise. Oh, okay. Well, poise does get the E at the end for us. We like that. That's good. Oh, no, Cassandra Hammerstone. Here's the thing. I know it's kind of this weird blend of fiction and nonfiction. And I'll let you, the viewer, decide where that line is. But I will say, in the 100% guaranteed fact, Cassandra Hammerstone loves a clipboard and has them in our regular. Do you have your clipboard there? Can we prove it? Like, that part is not a work, folks. She's going to get the real clipboard. The one that I get. I get yelled at off of all the time. All right. The UDGE. Oh, yeah, right. So it'd be like judge, budge. Well, it wouldn't be pudge. We tested the P. I do see how that could be interesting, though. Flume, fluke. These are all very good. Fudge. Yeah, I mean, we could try fudge. Oh yeah. See, here you go. See, just to prove it, she took the things I said wrong last week off. But yeah, we do have the clipboard here. That clipboard is in play, folks. It's empty now because I haven't said anything egregious yet. Let's try fudge. Whoa! Holy Toledo! Fudge was the answer. It was fudge the whole time. Well, quite a fudgy puzzle we've gotten ourselves into. Yeah, it is. Exactly. Fudge was probably a love letter from Ranks to me. And as I say back, okay, please don't clip that. So here we are. The final puzzle for this loop. We know the E is in the fourth spot because P is locked up and E is disqualified from 1, 2, and 5. So we know that it is PE. I would say probably IPER. I'm pretty sure. IPER. So let's look at this here. So riper, piper, wiper, viper, piper, riper, wiper, viper is what we're looking at here. So prove gets us piper, viper. It gets us piper and viper, but it could leave us potentially with a 50-50. Prove could leave us with a 50-50 of riper and wiper because riper would have two R's in it, so the R in prove wouldn't really give us too much. So prove gets us potentially a 50-50 on the end. WRVP. Now, just out of curiosity, what if we said, let me think here. What if we said, what would we do if we did, see, power for eval gets us the P, the W. That's to see, power would still leave us potentially viper and riper 50-50. It did both of rise to the equations and Punchinello's suggestions with the P in front are good. We like that. But now rise to the equation, you're right. We probably can't escape maybe being stuck with a 50-50 at the end. That's true. I believe that to be true. So we are going to need to go for luck here. Yeah, no, I don't think, Tim Pending Doom, that we have that. REVEW, is that a word? I don't think so. Oops. Yeah, no. I think we're going to have to go with looking for some good old-fashioned luck. We'll go with prove. That was the first good idea we had here for this. So let's try prove for eval, because we know there's an I here, and see if we can get the answer. Ah, there it is. There's the P. But it is, we knew the P. It's in position, so we didn't get, yeah. So we know, we've ruled out piper. We've ruled out viper. So we're at riper and wiper at the end. So we do have the 50-50 of riper and wiper. I would like to share the blame. So let's get a poll going for riper versus wiper. And let's take that poll. Let's get voting. Let's make sure we're clicking the like if you haven't clicked like yet when you're voting. And we'll find out. And I suppose I'm almost expecting to see Letteral taunting me at any moment. If Letteral is here, and perhaps Letteral is on vacation, because we may be going to Letteral early tonight. And well, this one's also not, there's no blowout here. This could still go either way. I'm going to keep it open for a few more seconds to have a sip of my beverage before we descend fully into madness here. All right, I think we've got ourselves an answer. And by a margin of, I'm waiting for it to calculate. Apparently there was a lot of voting here. 64 to 34%. Wiper wins. So we are going to go with wiper here. And we will ask, is the answer to our final gauntlet puzzle in the first orbit today the word wiper? No, it's not. Ah, and of course that means, oh, who had ripen? Did anyone have ripen? I don't think any of us had ripen. We all missed ripen, didn't we? Oh, the plot thickens. We all missed ripen. All right. Okay. Well, All right, it's that time again. We need to get ourselves back into a good spot. Mentally focus. So let's do some lateral here. Heat up that lateral. Let's get it fired up. Kaleidoscope wants to start with the letter K. No, so sorry. I'm going to go with D. No. Oh, I thought I'd pull one right in there. Nate wants the C. Oh, Nate. Nate with just 3 guesses in with the letter C, and that is, of course, this round's lateral. Congrats, Nate. You did good, my friend. You did good. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, one more quick gauntlet round, and then we will move on to our next game. Who has an opener for me for our second loop of gauntlet? We'll kind of move this one along a little bit more. Cassandra Hammerstone just suggested the word loser for gauntlet. She's so happy. She's so proud of herself. I'm sorry, chat, but she was beaming ear to ear. And look at that, LSE. There you go. I mean, she was right. I mean, you can't take that away. Hey, Destroyer 51, welcome to the chat. Welcome to Word Game Wednesday. I'd ask you, Destroyer 51, what you did with the previous 50 destroyers, but I don't think I want to know. So we'll just leave that to one's imagination. Oh, look at cable wires, all about remembering that we have traps everywhere. Slide or slice, also possible. Slept. Toxic Z. Welcome aboard. I'm loving the screen names tonight. We got Destroyer 51 and Toxic Z. Toxic Z, let's try slept. Is a good guess here. Let's see what we get for slept. We get the L and the E in position, and I'd be willing to bet you that the S is going to be in the 4th spot. So we have LES in the middle of this one. So it could be like, bless, flesh. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with bless because that was literally the first thing that came into my mind. Nope. But we do know that it is just one S, and it's LES there, so that is very useful information. And now everyone is saying flesh, and I can take a clue. I know how to take a clue, so, yep, there it is, flesh. Indeed. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, flesh brings us to our second puzzle, and we have here an L once again in position. So a pretty wide open board here. Again, welcome one and all. Hope you're having a good week so far. So update back. Why am I allergic to something in this room? I don't know what it is. It's not word games. I've been playing them forever. Cloud. Clone. Gland. Clump. Let's see. Blade. No, we tested the E in flesh. You know what? I'm going to try cloud. Ooh, cloud got us a C and an L in position. Apologies for the sniffling. I don't know what made me get the sniffles here. I will hopefully pass through that quickly. Clump. Well, clump isn't in play because we tested the U in cloud. Clamp would be a possibility here. I see a couple clamps. A claim. Climb. All good. Now, claim is interesting. We get the A and the I looked at. The two remaining vowels. You know what? I'm sold on claim for the fact that we will certainly light one of them up. And there we go. So we have the A locked in now. And we've ruled out clamp with claim. How about clack? Clang. I said clack. Oh, it said clang. Clank. So clack. Clank, clang. Let's try. I'll try clang. I'll play. I think we have enough runway. Ooh, no. So now we ruled out clank and clang. Clack is still, I think, a possibility here. Let's see. Am I missing something? I feel like I like clack. Yeah. Okay. The chat tends to agree. We only have 2 guesses left, so I'm being a little careful, but there it is. It's clack. Okay. All right. Clack was, in fact, it. And that gets us an L in position. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. So another one. We're just 1 letter in position. So we have a good amount of creativity we can bring to the fore here. Flirt. I'd prefer to keep it just friends, rise to the equation, but I see what you're saying. Flirt, flesh. Oh, hey, Starries. Again, I don't know if you caught the beginning, but I want to thank you so much for your excellent work the last 2 weeks hosting Word Game Wednesday. Thank you so kindly. We'll see you in and out. Absolutely. Blurt. Ooh, that's a good one. Slope. We haven't used a Lothian guess today. I do want to try. Let's try slope. And okay, well, slope gets us an S here. If I had to guess, I bet you it might be in the 4th spot. Some quordle openers coming. I do look forward to those. The Reagan boys, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Bliss. Bliss and bless. Now, bless, we tried that a couple words ago. Now, unfortunately, with the E, we can rule out bless, but bliss is definitely a possibility, so let's give that a spin. And there we go. B, L, and S on position. We know there's only one S. Blush, which Melanie suggested, is now probably our number 1 contender, so let's give that a go. And there it is, blush. Nicely done. Blush gets us to L and U out of position on the 4th word. I got a fun Doug story. So how is a streamer or performer or DJ or whatever, and every person who does things on camera will have a different answer for this. But you're asked, what happens if you're doing like a live show and you get the sniffles? Like, how do you get it to just disappear quickly, reliably? And I believe there is something to mind over matter in this particular regard. Like in the case of your mind being able to shut down in an allergic response. For me, it's trauma, PTSD. When I was a kid, I grew up in a Catholic household, and we went to church, and I was an altar boy at my church. And there was one time I was sitting there, and I had an allergy attack, or I had one coming on, and I didn't want to get in trouble. The sense was that I'm going to hell if I sneeze all over the altar. We can't do that. So I closed my eyes for 5 minutes, and I was able to suppress it. But I think I suppressed it because I replaced the allergy attack with the raw adrenaline of being completely terrified. And I have PTSD to this day from that. So but I've controlled it now to where I don't do for 5 minutes, but I start to think in the back of my head about that trauma, and it just it goes away. So there you go. Completely random story there. Hey, Ascension, how you doing? Anyhow, where was I? Lucky. Thank you. Ryan is here. A bunch of people have come in, and I apologize for not saying hello. There's a random story for me to tell. Okay, so Lucky gets us the U in position. The L is still out of position. Perfume. Yeah, similar type of thing. Yeah, that too. I've been in not as an altar boy, but I've had some PTSD with scenarios, social situations where someone's really went triple on the perfume, and it was an interesting situation. And Melanie, I was 9, so it's I understand that I would not face condemnation for that, and there's an understanding there, but I just understand I was a kid. I didn't know any better at the time, and I was terrified. So it's not actually a representation of how I feel about these things. Anyhow, okay, so ruler is really good. We test the R in a few spots. Rural. quail. There's a lot of good ones here. There's a lot of good ones here. You know what? I'm gonna go with the like the comfort food word, which would be ruler here. Okay, well, that actually got us some information, right? We know L is at the 4th or 5th spot. We know there's an E in here. I wonder about U blank L-E, like, well, it can't be bugle because we've tested the B. It could be, let's see, it could be, oh gosh, there's a few possibilities here, I suppose, huh? I guess it could be tuple, T-U-P-L-E, right? That's actually kind of where I'm thinking. Quell? It is conceivable that you could have a Q-U here. Quell actually is a possibility here. You know what? I think we've got enough runway to do this. And you know what I love about Quell is even if it's not the answer, we know exactly where the L is, or if it's a double L. So you know what? You sold me on Quell. Let's go with it. Nope. Okay, but again, I'd say that was worth it for the info. The E is certainly, I would suspect, at the end here. So it is a U blank L-E. So again, I like tuple here. Fugle, F-U-G-L-E. Guile. Oh, yeah, these are all, Okay, now I'm a little worried because I'm seeing 3 different possibilities here. Although Guile and Fugle will share the G. So that is, I feel like I'm with Tim Penning June on going with Guile next. And if both G and I are gray, I'd probably take a swing at tuple at the end. So let's go with Guile. I think he's got a very good shot at being correct here. And yep, there it is, Guile. All right, nicely done. Cool. And look at this. B-L-A blank E. So let's see. We have blade. Oh, here's the problem. Here's the problem. It looks on the surface. You got it, right? 2 guesses. But let's look here. We have Blair, B-L-A-R-E. We have Blade, B-L-A-D-E. We have Blame. So we have D-R-M. Z. D-R-M-Z. Drama will be what we want, because if we test 3 of the 4, drama gets 3 of the 4. Mazda will do it as well. I don't know if would Mazda be in the list. It's probably a proper noun. I think drama will suffice here. And yep, so we get the D. So yep, yeah, there it is, blade. That was a little nerve-wracking there until we talked it through. But there we go. There's the blade. All right, nicely done. Cool stuff, everyone. All right, let's move along. We've kind of we took our time on that, and that's fine. We had a lot to get to and a lot of fun to have. So we're gonna move on ahead to Dordle now. So we've got. Dordle, of course, for those joining us for the first time, is 2 Wordle puzzles back-to-back using the same set of guesses. This theme will be repeated later in the stream when we do quordle and octordle. But for now, we have a Dordle. Let's see. Azure, well, that's an interesting opening word. That would be interesting. I don't know if we've ever used Azure before. You know, I'll tell you what, Destroyer, I don't know that we have. So what the heck? You only live once. All right, so that wasn't too bad. We get the U and the R at a position on the left and the E at a position in the right. Okay. Crazy and train. I might try that for the next one. We'll do one more Dordle after this, Tom. And I think we'll go with crazy train, to your point. Yeah, it's like half a quordle. I would say Dordle is half a quordle. And octordle is 2 quordles. Globe is good. Although, I'll tell you what I think I like more is, how about if we go with something like, let's try, I would want to try and go for like maybe 5 unique letters like ghost. I feel like I just want 5 unique letters here to get a little more filled in, hopefully. And look at that. So ghost gives us exactly that. So now we have Yeah, we definitely have more to go with. We have U, R, and S on the left out of position. T in position with a G and an E out of position on the right. So it takes some of the things out of play that we were thinking. I think it takes rebut out of play. Toxic. Have I ever tried Sexaginta-Quatortle 60-Fordle? Yes, we have. And I would say it makes a cameo appearance in the April 1st, 2022 episode of this show, if you go back in the playlist. It's true. It makes a cameo appearance in the episode from April 1st, 2022. There you go. I can't believe I remember that. Surly on the left. Ooh, that's good. I do like testing the L and the Y. Yeah, why not? Let's try Surly. No, but we do lock in the R, and we pick up an L on the right. Surly and beget. And by the way, Toxic, here's, in all seriousness though, I would love to try streaming like the 60-Fordle, as you succinctly put it. The challenge is it not being like a dizzying mess for people watching, like when you're constantly either scrolling or tabbing back and forth. I try to look at it in terms of like, what is that experience going to be for a viewer? Quite chaotic. I haven't given up on something like that, Toxic, but it's about figuring out how to lay it out. I'm always open to suggestions and ideas, though, because it would be fun. It's just a matter of how you present it without it being dizzying for someone watching it. Anyhow, hey, Zep Girl, how you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. We do have some very good guesses. I'm sorry. I kind of lost track. Lisa, virus and legit. I do like that. Let's try virus. There you go. And look at that. Legit. Lisa with the legit virus. Well played, Lisa. Well played. All right, we'll do one more Dordle, and it was going to be crazy and train. Tom had suggested that, so we'll just put that in. And, oh boy, it's going to be a little tricky. We only get an R and a T out of position on the left and an A out of position on the right. So I almost feel like it would be good to just resign ourselves to doing the best 5 unique letters we can. How about Douse, D-O-U-S-E? I just feel like we got to go with 5 unique letters here to get something. And, okay, well, there you go. This did give us something. Interesting, too, right? So on the right, we have U and E in position and an A out of position. So 3 vowels on the right and R-T-E out of position on the left. So I think that kind of narrows it down just a bit. Wordless is a new game suggestion. We will look that up. We do look up any game that's suggested, and we take a look at it. So thank you, Destroyer. We will check that out. We will check that out. Let's see here. Gaze, G-A-U-Z-E, and also Mwav is possibilities. These are 2 interesting. Oh, actually, no, Gaze would be out because we tested the Z in Crazy. So, rise to the equation. Let's go with your suggestion here. And no, but you have correctly led us to put the A-U-E all in position. We will take that. Interesting. Gauge. Yeah, it kind of has to be, huh? I feel like it's got to be Gauge at this point. I can't imagine it being anything else. All right, well, let's try and take that. There it is Gauge. Now, of course, we're left with only 2 guesses here on the left, which is going to be tricky. 2 for Goofer. I'll ask Cassandra Hammerstone to make a note of 2 for Goofer. We'll have to look at that one. I don't recall looking it up. I got to look like the look of death. I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm being a taskmaster tonight. I shouldn't be doing that. ER trap, ERT trap, exert, beret. Oh, there's a lot of possibilities, aren't there? I mean, I guess I like the idea of beret because we at least look at the B. If we go with there, no, we can't go with there. Yeah, because we tested the T in the front. I think we got to swing for the fences with beret here. No, but oh, here we did get some intel, right? So we have a double E. Oh, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We have the double E, and we know they're the first and the third exactly. So exert it is. Look at that. We knew after this that it was literally exert. The X either being the placeholder, but it's actually the letter here. Because, yeah, it wasn't, the R had to be in the fourth. So with, yeah, no, there we go. Cool. Gauge exert. Outstanding. Nicely done. Got ourselves out of a pickle there, big time. Okay. All right, well, let's move along. We're going to play our next game here. Phrasal time. Everyone loves the phrasal. And we're going to play a couple rounds here. So with phrasal, of course, we are looking, the answer is going to be a phrase. You can guess anything that fits in the phrasal grid. It doesn't even have to be an intelligible phrase, although the actual answer to the puzzle will, in fact, be an intelligible phrase. If you see a purple letter during a guess, because that means that it exists in the phrase but in a different word, and those can be super tricky to deal with and make things a bit complicated. Having said that, let's see, we have 3336, the red engine, but you can suffer. Oh my goodness. The dog was asleep, the red hot engine. See, I am trying to look for, I'm hoping that we can get a good mix of letters. Sit for the artist. Way out, toy doze. The one for dinner. These are all good. These are all good. The wax run double. The guy ran slowly. All right, so here's, now I know this is going to sound strange. I'll tell you the one that I like the most right now. And this is strictly going on trying to get a good assortment of letters, is the guy ran slowly. I like the guy ran slowly, so I think we're going to go with that. The guy ran slowly. Oh, wow. All of the letters in the are in different words. Oh, man. Oh, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a fan of the purple element because it just gets so confusing. Sorry, do I have the 60-second timer pull up? Oh, goodness gracious. Maybe. I haven't used that in a long time, and we've upgraded our software a few times. I can't promise you. It might be working. We can try and see if it works. Maybe. I know that's not a great answer to give you, but boy. The could be the third word. That's a good call. I love that. Melanie, the could be the second or the third word, I suppose, huh? Yeah, that's good. So how about something like, how about for the, I don't know, for the, we don't have a G anywhere in the phrase. For the, I don't know, mid, talons. I know that won't work because of the L not being in it, but I'm just trying to grasp at anything here. Okay, so I bet you the is the third word. That's where I'm at. Yeah. How about bar for the first word? Our man, the. No, because that O was purple in 4. However, how about bar, man, the. Oh, par for the course. Ah, Tim Pending Doom, yes. Par for.
Really, just everyone.
Everyone's screaming. I'm coming up with the best unintelligible phrase I can, and the chat is just screaming at me to stop being a silly pants. And there we go. Par for the course. That is par for the course of how this stream works. It's true. It's true. All right, we'll do one more. We're gonna kind of like move along here because we got 1, 2, 4 more games to play tonight. So we'll do one more. Oh, you know what? Here, well, we're gonna be subjected to an ad here. What do we got here? It's not a sale. Okay, there you go. You only got like a split second. Grocery store chain I won't name because I'm not getting paid. 2335. 2335 for our second phrasal of the evening. Hold on, I missed stars. My third opener may just involve the timer. I'll explain it when it's time. Yes, I was trying to make a pun. No worries, stars. Interesting. On the way there. Ooh, that's a decent one. I like that. It was the horse. It was the horse. Is man the worst? Yes, man is the worst. To beg for scrap to all the roses. Excuse me. In the big house. Let's see. I'm looking at just strictly from the assortment of letters, and I think oh, wait a minute, hold on. If You Can Dance has an even stronger assortment. All right, I'm going to go with If You Can Dance here. It looks like we're going to cover all the vowels. There's the first word is probably going to be in or it.
In the doghouse?
It could be in the doghouse. Wow. Wait. Okay. Rise to the equation. I think you're on to something.
You got that. It's apropos of nothing. So if that's it.
Well, I mean, I think I did If You Can Dance before you could do In the Doghouse. So, I mean, I technically have to, rise to the equation, I technically have to credit that like it was a one-guesser because I was looking down and typing but not hit enter with If You Can Dance when you typed that. So, nicely done is all I can say. You got that because I was at the doghouse. Hey, look, sometimes real-life experiences are valuable, my friend, and this would be one such occasion. So, turn that frown upside down. Tony Robbins, I'm not. I'm like the world's worst motivational. That should be a new YouTube channel, like Doug, world's worst motivational speaker. I'm a demotivational speaker. And this is 6ordle, so it's not quordle. It's like quordle, but with 6-letter words. So we'll do a quick round of 6ordle in here before we move on to our traditional wordles. No, Nate, we are possibly bringing back in quordle. I just have to check to see if they made an update we need for a more family-friendly mode. But assuming that's the case, it is coming back soon. But it is also noted that everyone wants it back. That is not lost on me, I can assure you. So I promise you, we'll get going on that. Bought salami. Well, Melanie, let's try bought. Let's see what we get with bought. And you know what? Okay, we'll go with salami. We'll do a 2-word combo here. Oh, whoa, hold on. That was quite fortuitous. I'm looking right now at the first word, which it looks like it is a simple unscrambled almost here. I don't think I'm missing anything. There it is. Look at that. Okay. And I figure we probably have some good guesses incoming for the second with the B in position, UGI out of position. Let's see. BU? Buying. Ooh, buying looks really good. I'll buy that guess. There it is. Okay, almost buying. And then on the fourth puzzle, we have S in position, and we have A, Y, N, and T out of position. Now, it's not like sanity. We tested the A in the second spot. Staying. is a 7-letter. Sandra Hammerstone pointing out the judge has disqualified Stang for being too many letters. And here's what you don't hear because we cut her mic out. Is she's got a little what do you call it? A gavel, and she just too many letters. Yeah, and it's very it's very traumatic for me. So please refrain from the 7-letter words. Stance. Oh no, there's got to be a Y in it. Impending doom. Sanity we've ruled out because we tested the A in salami. Syntax. The Reagan boys. I gotta tell you, Reagan boys seem to be pretty sharp. There it is. It's syntax. Nicely done. And so now we do get, the good news is we get 5 more guesses. The bad news is all we've got is one I in position in an O somewhere else. That's not the second spot. We probably have some room for some kind of like, police. Let's see. So P-O. No, we tested the L. So it's not police. We miss you, Fudgy Fan Club. Fudgy Fan Club has not shown up in a bit. Possibly also on summer vacation. It's very, very possible. I kind of almost feel like I have enough guesses here that we can take an eval word. What about can we do Rex? Okay, we can. I just did it. And now we've picked up R and E. So now we have 3 letters out of position. So we have the R and the E has joined the party. It can't be, or if it's too many letters. I-E-R with an O somewhere in there, right? With an O somewhere. That's the interesting part about that. We tested the X. It's not Foxier. Fudgy Fan Club is. Oh, yes, sir. I'm so sorry. The hello scrolled by. You are here. Hello, Fudgy Fan Club. And hey, Lateral. Look at that. The gang is all here. Okay, so what are we doing here? What can we do here? This is I'm a little bit stumped. I want to do another eval word just to get some more letters looked at. We could try I don't know. I'm not even sure what an eval word would look like here. That's where I'm definitely puzzled a little bit. This is one of the trickier spots tonight. Let's see. Let's do some visualization here. Copied. How about copier? And I know that's going to be for eval. Well, we only get now. You see, we'd only get a P. Period. Oh, period looks good. Yeah, no, period looks very good here. There it is. Look at that. Nicely done. Well played indeed. Period was the answer. All right. Let's move on to some traditional wordles here at the half point of the show. And we like to kind of do maybe a little bit of a longer segment with quordle and octordle. So this fits the bill perfectly. Let's do a couple 4-letter words here. Ping. I like that. Let's try ping. Look at that. Ping gets us an I in position. You'd be surprised. Sometimes it's these 4-letter words that give us the most trouble. And now we have I and E in position with time. And life, time, life, like the magazines. No, I thought you had that one. See, now here's where we can get in trouble if we go too quickly down the line. It's like almost a trap here. Bike, side, dice, rice, rise. Yep. Let's go with rise. There it is. We could easily have gone to literal on that. There are so many different possibilities that existed that rise was a very lucky stroke right there. I don't think you guys realize how lucky that was. So, all right, we got super lucky. Let's do another 4-letter for some little fun there with that. Yeah, we could have bit it. Sign, make. Oh, how about make? Make gets us an A and an E in position. Yet another example. This one could be deceiving as well. Turf. Hey, let me see. I'm going to call you Z for short. How about that? Z Guida 09. Thanks for joining us. Save and face. I love how that played out. Let's try face. Ooh, F-A. And it's not fake. Not face or fake, so I guess it would have to be fate, right? Right? There it is, fate. There it is. Let's try a couple 5-letter words. Who's got a 5-letter word for me? The chance on the 4-letter word. We have a 10-second delay, so there you go. Ooh, rain. Rain is interesting. When was the last time we did rain? I don't know if I can remember. R-E-I-G-N. Let's try that. Rain gets us an E in position. Is everything okay over there? I'm talking to my producer. Okay. You fumbling around looking, was there a cable missing or? Oh, yeah. So we did upgrade some of our lights while we were away. We've been trying out different lighting in the studio and stuff. Let's see. Oh, belch. Yeah, why not? No belch. But that was, I loved getting out of B, L, C, and H as well. So no regrets on that one. So we've ruled out least and teach. Sweet is ruled out here. Feast is in play. Let's try feast. There it is. Look at that. Boom. Another quick one. There's been a couple really interesting, good quick ones here tonight. That is an example of just such. All right, let's do a couple more wordles before we move on. Maybe we'll do a longer word for funsies. Sometimes I get asked for that. We had feast on Thanksgiving. I think that's right. I remember that. Trained. That's right. Perhaps the most famous word in our Wordle channel's history. Train gets us an N out of position. Okay. I had a friend of mine ask me for that clip the other day. It's like, what was the one where you got it in one guess? I sent them the link to it. I have people actually ask me from time to time about that. Very strange. Nurse, ounce, snuck, nexus, lunch. These are all very good. Let's try nurse. Nurse now gets an E into position, or out of position, I should say, but joining the party. So we don't have the N at the beginning or the end on this one. Endow. Oh, that's a good guess. Enjoy, envoy, also good. Michelle also thinking enjoy. All right, you know what? Let's try enjoy. No, now this is interesting. We do have the O locked into position from the jump. But now by process of elimination, we also have the N locked in, right? Actually, by process of elimination, we have the E locked in. So the N has to go in the third spot. Therefore, the E has to go into the second spot. So E-N-O. So venom is possible. Yeah, I think venom is the way to go here. And look at that. It's venom. Feast came with Tracy as using the words, the only word I've gotten in one. Okay. You're right, Tim Pennington. There was a time when she was kind of in that frame of mind, I guess you could say. So there you go. Okay, let's do one more. There's a reason I didn't want to comment on that. I think y'all know what it is. I don't have to say it out loud. So we'll just those who get it get it. It's kind of super cool, indeed. Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? Let's do. You know what? Let's do omens is our opening letter. A word. How about that? Omens gets us the E out of position. And you know what? Yearn is an interesting follow-up to that, isn't it? Okay, well, helpful. It does get us the A. So now we have the E and the A out of position on this. And after this word, I think we'll move on to our next game. I'm kind of itching to play the next game. I haven't played it in a couple weeks. Okay, we tested the E and the A, so we ruled out peach and peace. Waxed. Interesting. Cable works. All right, I'll tell you what. In honor of cable wire, we'll try cable. No, but we did get the A locked in. We're getting pretty close on that E, and we have the L in the party as well. I think I like the E in the fourth spot. Ooh, latex. Tornado the Twixter is here. Welcome, Tornado. Let's go with latex. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. I really thought, I believed on that. All right, so the L is still out of position here. Gavel is possible, but so is Hazel. I think we have a 50-50 here between Gavel and Hazel. Lapel, no, lapel won't work because we tested the L in the front. Yeah, so I think we got ourselves fodder for a poll. Let's do a quick poll here. Are you on Team Gavel? Or are you on Team Hazel? Let's go ahead and vote. Gavel or Hazel, where do you stand? Let's make this decision together. Oh, Hazel's, no, these two are trading back and forth here. A ton of votes came in. It's still close. The voting is still going on, apparently. All right. This one has your undivided attention, ladies and gents. Wow. All right, I'm going to call it. And we have 54% Gavel. So it's going to be Gavel. And wow, that was a close one. What is, say you, Gavel? No, it was not Gavel. Well, I guess we're going with Hazel. There it is. It was Hazel. Everyone was pretty much concerned, thinking to me that the Gavel contingent was very vocal, and that's fine. I totally encourage that. Okay, so give me one moment. Let's set ourselves up here for our next game, and it is, of course, Quordle. We had to make some changes to the little thing that we do on the screen because Quordle has added yet more ads. So we had to change the little thing that puts them in the frames here. But we've done that, and we can play Quordle ad-free now. I'm sure the folks at Merriam-Webster probably aren't happy with me. I don't think they're going to be. I'm not going to be on their Christmas card list. But, you know, Merriam, maybe if you bought some ad space here, just saying. Anyhow, let's play some Quordle. Who has an opener for me for our first Quordle of the day? Rusty Women Filch. Okay. A 3-word opener. I'm going to trust that those words aren't meant to be in a pattern or anything. We'll go with Rusty and Women and Filch. All right. Well, we have a little bit on each board. They're all kind of interesting. Steer for the third word. Looks like a good play. Moving the ST and the R around. You can't go wrong here. I like testing potentially for double E's. So, well, look at that. Wow. So steer wasn't the answer, but look at that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 2 of the letters in the word. So all 5 letters lit up, but only 2 of them in green. I don't think we've ever seen that happen before. Yes, obviously it's Esther. That's one of those weird things that you happen once in 100,000 trials, I suspect. And there it goes. Interesting. Okay, so we have S blank TIN that I can only go in one place, and I think that Z is correct. Satin Toxic also said, okay, Michelle said it. Many people said satin, so, and I agree. It will most likely be satin. There it is. All right. So let's see. What do we have that folks are thinking here? We, of course, on that 4th puzzle have A and Y in position, W out of position. We have teeth is a guess. We do not have, though, a double E. So we would rule out teeth here. Death or Heath. So we do have that E hanging out, right? Oh, here we know the E is in the 2nd position. And so that means it has to be EATH. So yes. So death, Heath, possibly teach. Wait a minute, hold on. No, it can't be teach. Death or Heath. Okay. Let's try death. No. Oh, we should have voted on that, huh? Heath then, huh? So it has to be Heath. Now, we're only going to get one guess on the last one. Oh, boy. I mean, we don't have a choice. We're only going to get one shot here. Gawky, huh? Gawky and Doughty. I feel like I would probably be more about gawky here. No, there has to be a W. Gawky, body. You know what? I'm going to go with gawky here. Oh, look at that. Okay, well, I know that's a little messed up, but yes, we got it on the last guess. Satin, Esther, Heath, gawky. I didn't feel like going to a poll so quickly after doing one 2 minutes ago, so I figured I'll take that responsibility on, and we got lucky on there. I think we would definitely chalk that up to luck. I'll be honest. But there we go. Okay, so next quordle, who's got an opener for your old pal Doug playing a little quordle here? See what we got. Quart. Stern, plaid, cough. Okay. That's a good opening set. We're going to go with that. Stern, plaid, cough. Okay, so stern, plaid, cough. I think the most interesting thing that this leaves me with is O and G in position, R and E out on the 4th puzzle. I think you kind of have to go with O-R-G-E, so it'd be forge or gorge, right? But forge tests the F, so I think that's worth doing. And no, okay, it was not forge, but we did get some intel on the other puzzles, so I don't hate that. Now, I think it has to be gorge on the, has to be gorge, right? Yeah. Okay, gorge it is. Wine for 3. So wine is interesting because H-I-N-E works. We've ruled out shine. I think I find myself, I think I'm good with the word wine here. Whoops. Oh, I had the cursor in the wrong place. There we go. And there it is. It's wine. Okay. So now I turn my attention to the second puzzle. We have the E and the H in position. And the C out of position. Let's see here. ECH level. Oh, beach, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. There it is, BECH. And now, interesting. So we have another case where there's a double E for the last one, BE blank E blank. There's an L, so bevel. Oh, bevel or bezel, right? Those would be both valid words here. I think it could be bevel or bezel. Yeah, that's a 50-50. Do we find out if people are into the bevel or the bezel? Sure we do. All right. Well, I know we've done a lot of polls tonight, but this is an interesting one. Bevel versus bezel, very close to each other. Let's see where you stand. Take a quick vote on that. And give it another second or two. Okay, let's call it. And it looks like bevel is the winner, 56%. So very narrow margin, but bevel it is. Oh, look at that. We were wrong. I guess it's going to be bezel. There it is. Whew. Once again, twice in a row. Right at the end. Right at the end. All right. Let's do one more. We'll do one more quordle here. All right. Let's see. There was, I think there's a couple of interesting openers on that last one. Let me just scroll back up through here. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I missed a few. I'm so sorry. I missed a few things in chat. Oh goodness. I couldn't find it. Great minds. Dirty crisp mold. Let's do that. Let's do tornado. Dirty crisp mold. Dirty crisp, also known as the clearance aisle at the grocery store. Dirty crisp. At least where we live. No disrespect to your local grocers. I'm sure they're fine, upstanding. We just have to be unlucky to be with a. Oof. Okay, anyhow, we have a simple unscramble on our fourth. Imply a very lucky break there. There we go. Okay. Timid for 2. So let's see here. No, because we tested the I in dirty. Tepid. So tepid, where would that potentially fit? I don't see it. Oh, we haven't tested the E. Oh, right. The I has to be in the 4th spot. Yeah, tepid would... No, we tested crisp, though. There's no P. No. Fetid. Fetid works. Fetid does work. F-E-T-I-D. Yes, sure, okay. And there it is. Oh, and look at that. Look at the luck there. That gets us to almost certainly fetch on 3, F-E-T-C. There's nothing else that starts with F-E-T-C that's not fetch. All right. And that puts us in a pretty favorable spot with that first puzzle. So we still have to figure out at least the P and the T here. Paint. Haven't tested the A and the N. Paint is definitely a very good possibility here. Yeah, everyone's saying paint. There we go. We got it. We certainly got it. Paint it is. Nicely done. Cool. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to set up for Octordle. And so we typically do about 4 rounds of Octordle. I'll explain in a moment. While I get this set up. There we go. So for those who are joining us for the first time, I know we've got some new folks. We do Octordle, and so that's going to be double the quordle. It's 8 puzzles at the same time with the same guesses. We're going to do 4 rounds. The first round, we do something called rescue mode, and that's where we let the computer choose 4 really crappy words on our behalf, leaving us with only 9 guesses to get all 8 words. So we only have one quote-unquote mulligan word. So we have to work hard and smart. The name of the game here is momentum. So if we figure out one, we're hoping that the intel from that goes down the line and gets us more insight and so on and so forth. We try not to use that mulligan for an eval word unless we absolutely have to. Now, the good news in this, as I scan the skies, is we have shame given to us, a simple unscramble. And so we will obviously take that and hope that the M lights up in green on some other puzzles. And no, it does not. No, it does not. So then the next thing that's interesting is trait. However, that is unfortunately a 50-50 between trait and train. We can't afford to do 50-50 attempts at this point in the game. On the 4th puzzle, I see S-A blank blank R with a T in there. The T is almost certainly going to be the 3rd letter, so that would be Satyr, S-A-T-Y-R. I don't think there's any other possibility you can come up with there, and I'm comfortable with risking our mulligan on that, and there it is. Now, of course, I immediately find myself looking over to see what, if any, other green we got. Unfortunately, we didn't. We did get a Y on the 2nd puzzle, which is interesting. So lousy is the suggestion there. Lousy is really compelling to me, actually. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything else that 2 could be except lousy. And worst case, we get the O as our consolation prize. So we're going to go with lousy here. And there it is. Look at that. And that gets you the O in position on puzzle 5. It gets you, well, not much else other than that, but I'll take what I can. Let's see. We have a lot. I'm going down the line here. I know I'm missing a lot here. Ramen on 6. So with ramen, the M is most likely not going to be at the end. The R is... So it can't be harem because we tested the H. So I'm just thinking A-R-E-M, right? But there's nothing that fits with that. So ramen makes the most sense. Yeah, there's consensus on ramen. So I think we go there next. And, of course, we pick up the N. And there it is. Ramen was correct. We got the N on 8. And also on the first puzzle. So there we go. That gets us to train. So that's an unscramble. We're obviously taking that. Boom. And that, in turn, gets us... Let's see here. So going back to the 5th, 7th, and 8th puzzle, I'm seeing Pearl. So let's see. P-E-A-R. Yeah, we have an unscramble here. We have the unscramble. We know the R is locked into the 4th. That locks the E into the 2nd. Yep. Okay, Pearl it is. Got it? You just got to take the little extra time there on this because there's really no margin for error. So I do play this a little bit slowly, but with purpose. Ashen. So, okay, so let's see. Yeah, that would be an unscramble. Okay, yes, Ashen. And that, unfortunately, doesn't get me any new insight on 5. So forge, gorge, and born. So, let's see here. If you test forge, oh yeah, the N is gone. So it's just forge and gorge. That's right. Yeah, so we're good. We have 2 guesses left. And I got a strong feeling it's forge here. Nope. Okay, so gorge. But we'll get it at the end here. There it is. Got it. All right. So there we go. We got through the rescue mode. Actually made, frankly, pretty short work of it. So I'm pretty proud of that. Okay, so what we do for the next 3 rounds is we do practice mode for the classic game. There we go. And Starries will provide the openers for these. So for our first opener, we have Brews, Craft, Draft, Bears. So a bear-themed puzzle. And we will see if we can work our way out of it. Brews, Craft, Draft, Beers. Oh, boy, this is going to be a tricky one. Oh, boy, this is definitely not going to give me... I'm not getting anything. I will say I feel super confident in Cower on the 8th puzzle. I did stop. Yes, that's right. No, I stopped sniffling about 5 minutes after I started. Yeah, Cower has to be 8. And we got it. Okay, we take it. We did get a chance to evaluate the O, and it's all over the place. So that was a big break for us. Big break. Grass for 2. Possibly. A few people saying grass. A lot of people on grass. Lots of people on the stream on grass. I was waiting. I think you're right. All right, so there we go. We're all on grass, and that worked out very well for us. We also get the bonus of that G showing up again across the board. We have G blank OST on 6, so that has to be Ghost. I don't believe I'm missing any other possibility there, right? It has to be Ghost. Yeah. There it is. And did we... Yeah, we did get the H in at least one puzzle, so also good information for us. Vicar for 5. Possibly. We know that the... That is a very good possibility, actually. And so the risk here, if we're wrong, we lose our mulligan, but we do have a lot of things we leave on the table. Let me see, what else do we have here? Is 3 rogue. So let's see. The R has to be in the first or the third spot. The E almost certainly is at the end. So Rogue looks really good. Or Rouge. Oh, that's the thing, right? It is a 50-50. It is a 50-50. Oh, Stark. That's probably actually our best bet here. That's right. Because it has to be SCAR. You know what? I'm willing to go with that. There it is. Okay, Stark. We didn't light up any Ks, but that's fine. That's fine. Rouge or Rogue? Oh, man. Now, I will say, if it's a 50-50, and if we're wrong, it expends our mulligan, leaving like the N on the board, for example. Mambo first word, feeling confident. So, Mambo feeling confident. It does look compelling. And what the heck else would it be, right? You got the B, the A, and the O in there. And a growing sense that, what's the correct pronunciation? Is it vicar? Vicar, sorry. You know, I've seen 3 different people with that. I think we're going to go with vicar next. Again, you're getting 2 quality letters if we're wrong. And there it is. We got vicar. Okay. That was the case. I needed to build up the confidence for something there. I was having confidence issues, but getting that was good. Now, in terms of Mambo, I mean, we put one more place the A can't be. I feel very confident in the A there in that second spot, so that lends a little bit more to it. So I think we're going to go with Mambo next. There it is. Okay, I needed to get the confidence on Vicar and Mambo. So having said that, you have M-O blank blank blank. I suspect, because there's an H in there, we're looking at the word mouth. Oh, we haven't tested the N. It could be, yeah, it's a 50-50. It is a 50-50 mouth and month. A true 50-50 on that one. Let's see. So, am I missing something, or do we not? Hold on. That third word. No, we haven't broken that 50-50 yet. That's right. Month or mouth? Do we try it? Well, I mean, here's the thing. I feel like I would rather have the information on the... We have 2 words left. What would be more compelling to get, the N or the U? It's kind of a... Doesn't really matter, honestly. Mouth lets you eliminate rogue if it isn't mouth. You're right. You know what? I love it. Toxic. That is some solid thinking. You've sold me on mouth. Okay, so there we go. It wasn't the correct answer, but we got the U. We got the U in the third spot, which means it's rogue. R-O-G-U-E. There you go. That gave us that absolutely gave us rogue. Yeah. There we go. And of course, that means that month is going to be our answer. Oof, boy. That one required take a little time to think through it. So there we go. All right, let's reset the board, and we're going to do the second of the third Starries openers. And we have fried crisp onion rings. Okay, this could be another tricky one here. Fried crisp onion rings. There we go. All right. So let's see here. Oh, well, we have an unscramble. That's always welcome. We have Dane in the 7th position. It's basically given to us for free. We're always going to take that. And that actually also gets us D blank N-O-R, which could only be donor, and there's a double O, so we get an unscramble for donor on 1. Also quite welcome. Crumb on 6. Possible. I'm kind of more interested in the 8th word, F-O blank G blank. I wonder about foggy. Well, here's the thing, right? Actually, it has to be foggy. There's nothing else it can be. There can't be a vowel at the end here. There can't be another consonant at the end. Yeah, foggy is the only possibility there. So there we go. All right. That picked up the Y on the third puzzle. So that's also welcome. Crazy. Now, I see... no, crazy won't work in any of the puzzles now. After foggy, that is. Yeah. Enter for 5 is an interesting guess. Let's see. So the E is... well, we can't... Yeah, so we could... See, we haven't tested the T yet. We also haven't used our mulligan. Artsy. Oh, very interesting. And it would test the A and the T. Like, if we lost our mulligan on that, I would not be bothered. Yeah, I think you can't go wrong with artsy. I'm going to go with that. There it is, artsy. And artsy does give us intel with that T now locked in. N-T-E-R. So, yeah, it has to be, and it can't be enter because we tested the I, so it has to be enter. So we got that. And let's see. Where's that leave us at? Fuzzy screen. Enter. Yeah, we did that. So maybe crumb is interesting here. Yeah, you know what? I think we can do that. There it is. We got it. Okay, crumb. Now that gets us the U on 4, and on both the remaining puzzles we have a U joins the party. What about surer? Super. No, we ruled out the P with crisp. So it's not super. I think it's surer. Yeah, it has to be. There it is. That puts the U in position. And I think that leaves us with built here on 2. Built. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for us. There it is. Built. All right. Nicely done. Here's how the final round will work. You'll use a 60-second timer. As soon as I give you the combo, you have 60 seconds to enter a word and reset the clock each time. I don't understand what that means.
It's a 60-second quordle challenge.
So is the idea that I have to do the whole thing in 60 seconds?
Once you enter the first words, the clock starts.
Yeah.
I'll keep time, and you've got to finish it in 60 seconds.
Oh, we have to do it in 60 seconds.
Yes.
All right, kids. So it's basically, I'm not really gonna be able to rely on chat. It's a challenge to me to play the octordle through in 60 seconds. All right. So Cassandra Hammerstone will be on the in the chat, like counting it down or something. She was standing there.
15-second cues.
15-second cues. All right. 60 seconds. No. Starry says 60 seconds to choose each word. Not for the whole thing.
Oh, see, I was going to make this really hard. And make you do
No, you can't expect me to solve the entire octordle in 60 seconds.
I can.
No, Starry's is being reasonable, and it's still challenging. 1 minute per guess.
Okay.
I get it. I totally get it. Okay. All right. So, Starry's, please give me the combination. What is the combination? Is it solve clock stops loses? I just want to get confirmation before I put it in. I feel like that's what this is we're doing solve clock stops loses. Yes, okay. I think everyone, yes, okay. All right, so I'm about to enter get ready. I'm about to enter
Just to be clear, I'm going to start the clock as soon as you put loses in.
Yeah, so the clock starts after I hit enter on loses. All right, and here we go. Solve clock stops LOSES and clunk. All right, so the clock is started here. I have 60 seconds to put in a guess. Oh boy, oh boy. I have S and O here. I know that it's spool or spoil. Boy, it's gonna cost me my mulligan if 20 seconds left.
20 seconds in.
20 seconds in. Oh man, I'm afraid of. Boy, if I do, I know I gotta put something in. SCO. I'm gonna go with spoil. SPOIL and clunk. Yeah, got it. Got the I. All right, so I got a new 60 seconds working on, right? All right. Okay, where did I get that I? Where did we get it? We didn't get too much anywhere. Crap. Okay. Scorn. Boy, I kind of like that. I only lose the R in the end. No, I mean, I test the R in the end if I'm wrong. I think I got to go with scorn. Okay, I'm going to go with scorn. I'll tell you when I hit enter. And clunk. Oh, we got it. Scorn was it. Very, very lucky. Oh, look at that R in the end over here. Excuse me. N-O-S-E. I got N-O-S-E. It's not noser, so it's no-Z. No-Z. Okay, N-O-S-E-Y. And clunk. All right, so there we go. So far, I have not gone over the 60 seconds. Oh, geez. Oh, my goodness. Somebody help me out here. Bleak? Yeah, I'm going with bleak. B-L-E-A-K. And clunk. Got it. Okay, good. Bleak was it. B-O. Oh, we have an unscramble. Born. B-O-R-N-E. Clunk. Okay, so I got 3 left, and I have a mulligan still intact. Guys for 7. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take a risk there. Okay, we're going to try guys, G-U-I-S-E. Clunk. Got it. Oh, cool. Thank you, Tornado. Okay, 2 left. I-N-E here, and R-E. Oh, geez, I don't know. Oh. Ombre, O-M-B-R-E, clunk. Yes, thank you. Whoever said ombre that I saw. Last puzzle, I get 2 guesses. I-N-E. Wine. I'm going to go with wine. W-H-I-N-E, and clunk. Yes. I got it.
You finish it? All right.
Yeah.
I was starting the clock on you again. For the record, next time I want to see you do the whole thing in 60 seconds.
Next time Cassandra Harrison wants me to do the entire thing in 60 seconds. Whew. All right. It's a speed run. Do you guys like watching like speed run type stuff? Is that something you'd be interested in seeing? I'm willing to do that sort of content. If that was fun to watch, I would do that again. Or I'd create a format for that. So please let me know if you thought that was fun. And guess what? Speaking of fun, let's go to the chat in general. We've got time for another round of Octordle here. We got about 15 minutes of show left. So that was fun. Cool. I'll try speedrunning again at some point. Maybe I'll do the live 60-second challenges on the stream. Great minds think, Kaleidoscope. I love it. We'll go with that. Great. Whoops. Minds think, and we'll assess here. Let's see. Nothing's jumping out at me. I'm going to put together a 4th word. I'm going to pick a 4th word. How about... Oh, boy. I can't think of a full 5-letter. Murky for 8? Oh, murky could be interesting. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I love that, guys. Let's go with murky. And there it is. Look at that. This might get us the momentum I was looking for here. Oh, look at this. R-R-A-Y, so that's array. There we go. All right. That kind of changes the tone a little bit here. We have U-M-M-Y. I was going to say tummy or mummy, but obviously that's not it. lyric for 7. Let's see. The I won't be in there. So, yeah, lyric actually works really well. I'm willing to go with that. There it is, lyric. And that tested the C and the L, which we got on multiple puzzles, actually. Oh, lumpy. Yep. Lumpy comes forth from that. Let's see. We actually have 2 guesses we can still bring to 4 if we need to. Rivet for 4. Let's see. The E is, pretty much certain going to be... R-I... yeah. I see what you're saying. It was R-I blank E-T guaranteed, so that makes sense. Let's see. R-T in position. And... Oh, recut. Recut. Yeah. There you go. Let's see. Recut gets the E into position on the 3rd puzzle. D-bar. Or beard. Beard works. Yeah, I think it is beard as well. There it is. And then that pesky last puzzle, we just have S, L, and P on a position. Now, we probably... actually, we don't have slope possible because we tested the E. Spool. Oh, spool or sloop. Spool's got it. It's got to be spool, right? There's a clip for you. It's got to be spool, right? Right? There, it was in fact sloop. It was in fact sloop. So there you go. Let's see. All right, we have time for one more. Time for one more game tonight. One more Octordle before we say goodbye. So let's have an opener for said game. I will play it, and we will have some fun. Oh, yeah, no, hard starting stars for Octordle 2, yeah. You know, I kind of like, part of me is wondering about maybe changing up the format or maybe doing a special stream where we do different rules and maybe things like all hard word challenges and I try speed runs and stuff. You know, might just a fun, goofy word game Wednesday. We might want to, maybe we'll do that and give that a try. See how people take to it. As they say. All right, so in the absence of viewer openers, I'll come up with one. How about, Fudgy, Canoe, and let's see, Split. Fudgy, Canoe, Split. What do we get here? Was it going to be just speed running it? Let's see. Let's see, Ape, what was that? Hold on. I feel like we got at least one, aping, A-P-I-N-G? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay, there we go. Yep. I and E in position. L-I-D-E perhaps, but it's not glide because we tested the G. Couldn't be slide. E-L-I-D-E. Interesting. All right. Well, okay. I wouldn't have guessed that, but it was correct. So I'll take it. I feel like covet makes the most sense. Oh, but it could be comet. Yeah, there's a 50-50 there. We'll move along for the moment. Let's see. We have G, E, I, and T on a position. T, I, it could be tiger. Let's see. Yeah, I think that you gotta go with tiger here. There it is. Nicely done. That tested the R, which we did pick up on the second and fourth puzzles. So we have GA blank ER, so it has to be gamer. Nothing else fits. It is, in fact, gamer. Did not pick up an M anywhere, but that's fine. So we broke the 50-50 with Comet and Covet. So that leaves us with Covet. There it is. All right. It's a tongue twister. And that gives us an unscramble for avert. There. And now we have the E locked into position, and we know there's only one E. So chess looks really good. Okay, I see chat is also on chess. There we go. And that leaves us with the final word here. E. One E only, of course. It can't be under because we tested the R. Unwed. I see. Unwed. There it is. Look at that. Wow. Kind of ran through that one like the proverbial hot knife through butter, if I do say so myself. So there you go. Let's see here. Oh, my goodness. Bunch of people still sticking around. Everyone's still here. All right, I'll tell you what. It's 7:51. We've got 9 minutes. Let's try and do a quick one more in speed round. A bonus octordle, if you will. Is everyone still hanging out? Quick 5-letter words. They don't even have to mean anything. I'll just take the first couple I see hearing reading in chat, and we'll make an octordle out of it. So let's see here. I'm waiting to hear something. I'll put in twixt. All right. Twixt. Bench is going to be part of the opener. And let's see. I'm just looking for something that doesn't have any unused letters here. The closest here, none of those were completely unique for this. I'm going to go with, let's see. Ooh, goodness gracious. Polar. Polar for the next one. There we go. All right, so let's see what we get here. We get an unscramble chant for the first puzzle. There we go. We get from that, we have the E and the A and the T in position on 7. Nothing else. We could put one more. Oh, look at that. You know, for an eval, we could do fudgy. We promised we were going to do fudgy tonight, and we never did. So there we go. We'll spend one of our 2 mulligans on that. That actually got us a bunch of stuff. Yeast. We haven't tested the S, and the Y can't be in the 4th spot. So there we go. That is a correct work through, and that gets us the S on one other puzzle. Very nicely done. And now that's interesting. So that means the S is in front on for SUL blank Y, sulky or sully. So we have the 50-50 there. However, we still do have a mulligan here. And we don't, we don't have the only unused letters, right, are Q, Z, V, M, J, and K. So we can afford to go sulky here and test it. And there it is. We got it. We didn't need to expend it. And that also brings the K in on the 3rd puzzle. Okay, so let's see. Going back to chat, Karma on 3. Karma. Yeah. I do like that. I think Karma works perfectly here. There it is. Okay. Now, dried for 5. You know, I was thinking that too, the RIED situation, and that would leave me to only dried. Yeah, I'm going to go with dried. There. Oh. What do we have here? Drive. Well, we know it. We know that's going to be our answer here. Drive. Interesting. Okay. All right. We're still live. We have to get the last three in a row. So BRI blank E, bribe, because it has to be a repeat letter, yeah. Okay. We know that we have an unscramble for glove, so that's easy enough. And finally, let's see, TLI blank E, trite. So we have trite here. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. I apologize. What am I thinking? I read that. I misread that. My bad. Elite. There we go. And there it is. All right. Well, another victory here, and that means another Word Game Wednesday in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out and spending a couple hours with us playing word games. We're here each and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you had a good time. I'll give myself one last plug as you're on the way out the door. If you like video games, please consider subscribing to my sister channel. It's All Duggan Games. We're putting a bunch of new content there. Would love to see you there as well. So that's that. Again, thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you next time for more Word Game Wednesday. Thanks, guys.